So I saw this recommended on my YouTube homepage and I was very intrigued. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Ellierose Kelly. This is my reaction channel. I usually react to albums, music videos, songs. I've done a few TV shows and films, but I thought that this was recommended on my YouTube homepage this morning and I really wanted to sit down and watch it. And I don't know about you, there's a siren. I don't know about you, but I sometimes tend to get myself into like a binging wormhole of This Morning. I get so obsessed. There are so many weird people in the world and there are so many people that have so many amazing stories or addictions and stuff like that. And I, for a fact, spend hours just watching the little clips. And so I thought that instead of watching this on my own, we can watch it together. So let's just dive right into it, shall we?
Let's talk about how you first met, because this was on a vegan a dating website, wasn't it? So you said from the moment that you kind of met each other online, you had this very deep connection.
Yeah, it was like so special that I ended up travelling on a plane to go meet him for the first time. And normally I wouldn't do something like that, so it must have been something very special for us.
You say that there was a magic that you found each other, the universe lined up. Very like-minded people.
I can get behind that. So far, not pretty crazy. I mean, you know, you have a special bond with somebody online, okay, fine, you do you. You know, you feel like the universe is lining up. Do you know what? I've got my crystals, gotta manifest these things. So far, I'm on board. I can understand some people will go a little bit weird, but I'm okay with this. Let's continue.
Who broaches the subject that, right, okay, how about we try this?
I think that was me, and I just wanted at first to just get my milk back because I'd always felt sexier and more womanly with my milk.
She feels sexier when her boobs are full of milk.
And I realised that if Sean helped me by suckling...
No. I don't like that word. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It would bring the milk back faster, but then it was something we just realised that we enjoyed together.
How does it bring you closer together? I'm sorry, I feel like I am a very open-minded person. I generally do feel like that. Many of my friends will come to me and be like, I don't know what to say, I don't know how to say this to anybody else, I feel like I can tell you because like you won't judge me. I'm like, I appreciate that. I don't think I'm very judgmental. However, what am I supposed to do when this is
You'd seen photos of her when she was pregnant and you thought she looked particularly good in those photos.
Yeah, he was really attracted to me because I had not much makeup on, I looked very natural, and I suppose you have the pregnancy glow, so he was really attracted to that photo.
Again, I understand that. I'm not somebody that, you know, necessarily wants kids. I don't find the idea of being pregnant and children and that kind of thing appealing. Maybe in later on, can you stop sneezing? Maybe later on in life, but as of right now, not something I'm interested in. I can understand guys would want maybe a more natural girl. Some guys like girls who wear a lot of makeup, some guys don't. That's just a preference. Having a pregnancy glow, again, completely understand that. Are you okay, my friend? I don't understand how you go from liking somebody because she has a natural look about her to suckling her tits. So I'm confused. Was she not pregnant and he just did it in order and that's what happened? I don't know.
So when we started,
a bit like a vampire,
it felt a bit different. Obviously, something that not everybody does.
Well, yeah.
But because we're really open-minded, we just tried it. And it felt really natural, felt normal, and the bonding connection that you get from it is absolutely amazing.
But like the bonding connection, isn't that just sex? Like, realistically, a big part of being intimate with somebody and getting to know that person on a deeper level is sex, no? Like, don't get me wrong, you can have sex with somebody and it not mean anything, but like...
And it's not just about connection. I mean, this is a sexual thing for both of you also.
Yeah,
it can.
It can be. Any time that you're close together, even when you're cuddling, it can turn sexual. So it's just a normal thing that sometimes it could turn that way.
Right, do you know what? I get that. I get that.
So you've taken it the next step forward. You've taken it online, and it started off being sort of much more traditional goings on, and then turned into what's called milky content. It's £3,600 a month, and so there are obviously a lot of people who want to watch you doing that.
I mean, you know what? If you're making money for it, good for you.
Saying that they wish that they could be more open about this. They find it difficult to speak about having this want to do it.
She was gonna say fetish. She knows herself, which is, do you know what? Fair enough. I don't necessarily understand foot fetishes, or, you know, there are many kinks that are out there that personally I just wouldn't want to do. My partner or somebody I was sleeping with, like, I wouldn't, don't get me wrong, and there are things that I would try, there are things that I have tried that I've been like, oh, do you know what, I quite like this. There are things I've tried that I'm like, actually wouldn't do this again. But I feel like there's a line, right?
And so you've had lots of positive reaction to this, but there has been negative reaction also. I mean, there are those that are saying that you're actually sexualising breastfeeding and that you're sort of fueling the stigma against breastfeeding in public because it is sexual.
I know where they're coming from, but I think that it doesn't sexualise breastfeeding. Breasts of a woman have always been sexualised, and that's why we keep them covered up most of the time. That is why the breasts are sexualised. They always have been, and they probably always will be.
As a woman, I agree, I understand that, she's right. But I also understand that I'm somebody that is very pro breastfeeding in public. You know, I feel like if you can maybe go to like a bathroom or something, then yeah, do that. Like personally, if I was gonna do that, then like I would much rather do that. But your kid needs to eat when your kid needs to eat, and it's very natural, it's very normal. So I don't think that should be an issue. However, this is then sexualizing it. So it's a bit,
When I breastfed my 2 children, I always did it in public, and I never had any negative comments or anyone say anything to me bad.
But you're both vegan.
Yes.
Yes.
How does that work? Do humans not count?
I mean, she's vegan
Seen as we're animals, don't humans count?
Yeah, but the thing is that veganism is a movement in order to protect the rights of animals. And obviously, she's an animal, but she's an animal that is willing to breastfeed.
yeah, like I don't think it's not the same thing. Philip, my darling, it really isn't the same thing, like, because she is consenting to it. Whereas I think I'm not a vegan. I was a vegetarian for about 5 years, and now I'm not a vegetarian anymore. I will eat meat. However, I will try, I cut down. I don't think I eat as much meat as the regular person who does eat meat. Like when I cook at home, I will use veggie mince. In like a sandwich, I'll use veggie chicken, but I'm quite fussy with food. And when I was vegetarian, I got quite poorly the last like few years because I'm a really, really fussy eater. And I just wasn't really eating much, and I already had an eating disorder, and it was a whole situation. So now, like when I cook like spaghetti bolognese or lasagna, I will use veggie meat. But at the same time, I'll have a bacon and egg sandwich because, you know, I can. But you know, they aren't consenting to being killed. The chicken is not being consented to have their eggs taken away, like stuff like that, whereas she is a human woman who is able to give her consent or not. If he was doing it without her consent, then I feel like it would be an issue, but she's not, so it's really not the same thing.
So do you save it? I mean, does it go in your coffee? Does it go on the cornflakes?
Oh, and the cornflakes. Oh, I feel like this is worse for me because I don't drink milk. Again, it's not because I'm a vegan or a vegetarian. Milk just freaks me out. The only thing I add milk to is my coffee in the morning, or if I drink tea, but I mainly drink coffee. I bought some cornflakes, actually. No, Frosty Flakes. The I'm great. You're great. The tiger, great. I bought some of them because this is so relevant. When I wake up in the morning, I'm either starving or I'm not hungry till like 3. And I'm trying to have like fruit and yogurt and stuff like that, which I have quite often, but sometimes you want something different. And I was like, cereal is so easy to have. However, bless you, milk just freaks me out. So I keep trying to like, are you okay? I keep trying to get used to it, but even like just pouring, it makes me like, it just makes me gag a little bit. Like I just, ugh. And I don't know what it is, because even like, I don't like almonds, but like I've tried oat milk, I've tried almond milk to be like, oh, maybe it's the taste, or I don't know, it still just makes me feel some type of way. I just can't. I was reacting to a song once on this channel. I can't remember what song it was, but there was a music video in which somebody was drinking a glass of milk and I was just like, oh.
I've often thought about donating to a milk bank if I have an excess amount of milk.
That's a thing. Milk banks are a thing. As much as I think it's weird and it's not that I don't agree with it, I wouldn't do it. If it's something that is like something that is your kink, your fetish, or it's something that you want to get sexualized, do it in the comfort of your own home. My issue is, don't come on national TV and try and explain like, oh, it could be normal and we're open-minded and it's good because of this, this and this. Because realistically there is no reason. Like if that's what you enjoy, go for it. Keep it between your relationship. There is no need. Well, that was a fun thing to experience together. Like I said, I know I normally do songs and music and that sort of thing, but if you would like me to take a look at more things like this, then I would definitely be down to do so. So make sure to subscribe so that you never miss any of them videos. We upload every single day, pretty much. So make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss it. Turn on the little notification bell, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.